Yo, 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 what up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Nice to see you. I know it's been a while when it comes to the lives, but you know, I've been around and been doing my thing and doing a lot of healing. Still doing a lot of healing. You know what I mean? Feel like my vibration is rising like a motherfucker, for real. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good. You feel me? And, yeah, that's right. I feel good enough to do this video for y'all this morning, you know what I'm saying, to help y'all out some more with this beautiful knowledge of self. You feel me? As we move up in vibration again, y'all, I told y'all in many videos, y'all, that when you move up in vibration, especially when you come out of these 3D realms, you'll notice that duality is no more. You'll notice that, you know, everything is all in one. And the negativity has just as much as wisdom and just as much as information that you need for your advancement. You feel me? Again, life is, that's the secret to life, you know what I mean? It's all one. Again, if you see a battery, you'll see a battery. A battery is negative and positive. You'll see a 24-hour day is night and day. You feel me? You just don't see boys walking around here. You see boys and girls. Whenever there's a left, there's a right. Whenever there's a up, there's a down. You feel me? And vice versa. There's always two sides of the same coin. You feel me? And negativity is not bad at all. I want you to realize that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you now, because of your ignorance, because of your lack of knowledge of self, negativity has had to divinely step in so many times. I know for me, when I was a little ignorant and, you know, forgetting a lot about myself, it was because of negativity that brought me to where I was at. You feel me? Again, I've had low-paying jobs before. I've been in situations where I felt like a slave. You know, I felt like my potential was being compromised. But all these negative feelings and all these negative circumstances that happen at these jobs, happen at these circumstances, you know what I mean? Basically, you know what I'm saying, propel me into positive vibrations, because, you know, once you feel those negative energies are there to propel you. You got to understand that. You feel me? And that's what negativity is here for. Shout out to all the people that's going through lots of traumas. You know, I went through a lot of trauma myself, y'all. I'll tell y'all that now. Lots of different traumas, man. I mean, that family members that don't like my ass. Right now, I'm going through a lot of shit right now as with other family members is keeping stuff away from me, from my grandmother, my grandmother's, you know, wishes that she had for me. I'm having family members forwarding my mail other places. So, yeah, everybody goes through a lot of things. And I've been through a lot of traumatic things with my last family. You feel me? Went through a lot of traumatic things with my last family. But guess what I did? I didn't get up and think about all the things that they done to me. And I sat there and had my emotions mimic those traumas, and I started doing that shit to my kids. I ain't started doing that shit. This is what a lot of human beings do. They don't use the wisdom of the traumatic events to create a better life. But that's what that shit is for. Those traumatic events that you had were products of your past life. And when you went through those things, and when you came out of those things, you were given the opportunity to create the opposite. But what do people do? They're just so attached to shit. Like, you guys don't even, understand the art of detachment. You guys don't know how to detach from shit. You feel me? So even when you're going through shit, you guys are still attached through the motherfucker. So if somebody treated you bad and you went through traumatic shit in your life, why are you so attached to that energy that you grow up and you mimic the energy? I just don't understand it. Most beings do that. But they didn't see the wisdom of the negativity, the wisdom of the trauma. Now you know what it feels like. Now you know what it is to be in that traumatic situation, whatever that is. Now it's your opportunity to create something different. That's what I did. Instead of having a male figure in my life that hated my guts, I wanted to be a male figure that my kids knew loved them. Now, when I come home, the kids don't. I used to when my pops came home. I used to be like, man, I ain't want that motherfucker come home. First thing he gonna do is talk shit, have me go outside, cut the grass, do some shit. You know what I mean? And not want to do nothing with me and shit. And all that. You know what I mean? Barely. And talk shit about me and all kind of shit. So now my kids, they love speaking to me. They love going places with me. They even try to sneak and smoke blunts with me. You feel me? You know, my wife get real strict about that, but I sneak and smoke blunts with them, and you know what I mean? With the older ones, the ones that's of age and everything, and we sit back, relax, and they go places with me, and we do this, and we do that, you feel me? So I became the exact opposite. You wouldn't think that I came from a motherfucker that hated my guts, though, you feel me? See, that's how you do that shit, but this is what makes me different than a lot of the other guards out here, you feel me? What makes me different is I'm a negative and positive God. When you come around Marlon, I'm going to use both. I'm going to use both. You feel me? Both are within me. You have a negative side. Yes, you have a positive side. Of course, your intentions are always going towards the good because God is good. That's why they hid the word God in the word good. You feel me? God is good all the time. So that's going to be our intentions. But don't get it twisted. My negative side is my protector. My ego is my protector. My ego, my negative side, spits me lots of knowledge, fam. When I feel the feelings of negativity, I listen to his wisdom because it's telling me that I don't want to go here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fuck with that person like that. You feel me? So that negative side is to be embraced and to be meshed with, not for you to let go. You guys want to let go. You've been taught in the spiritual community to be positive and to let go of your dark side. You must be crazy as a motherfucker. The Marvalis Marlon Fleming is mixed. I'm the universal God. Do you understand that? I'm mixed in with all things. You feel me? All things are with me and all things are going to be going to my will. You feel me? So now when I go places, you feel me? I got the dark side and the light side. You feel me? Balanced for my will. If I need dark beings to help me, there's going to be dark beings that are going to help me. You feel me? When I need light beings to help me, there's going to be light beings to help me. Whatever I need to make it to my highest advancement, I'm going to have both. It's the yin and the yang. That's what that means, y'all. Spiritual community, if you're moving up in vibration, I should not be hearing all this negative and positive. Even with all this negativity in the news, even with the negativity that you hear in the news, it's giving you an opportunity to see what's been going on for us to create anew. Figure out your mistakes that you've made, figure out the stuff that you made in your governments, and create anew. That's how you create a new earth. You got to be exposed first. The exposure. The negative exposure creates heaven. You understand that? There is no good without the bad. There is no bad without the good. You wouldn't even know what good is if there was no bad. So there is no good and bad. They're working hand in hand. They're two sides of the same coin. One is showing you the good. One is showing you how to get to the good and how to stay away from the opposite. If you guys walk with that, I'm trying to tell you, you guys are going to be unstoppable, fam. But that is what's fucking you up because of duality. You guys are either too negative or you're too positive. You have no balance. When you come around, for people that know me, what up, Ron? For people that know me, when you come around me, you're going to hear shit. You're going to see negative, positive. You're going to see drama, coolness, peace, whatever. Whatever needs to be done. There's no filter. There's no filter here. There's no filter there. I'm absolutely free to express myself, whether negative or positive. Both are divine. Both are divine. And I use negative and positivity all the time. Hand in hand. You feel me? That's what the universal God does, fam. You just don't want to be a God that's in one area. You want to be a God of the universe. You feel me? We're going to embrace the night just as we embrace the day. For all y'all know, I am a secret superhero. Yes, I am. Know what I mean? Y'all see my hand? Look at that. My shit was cut in half, fam, just about. My shit went back to place. with no stitches. You feel me? Yeah, so yeah, my name is the Night Vortex. That's right. You feel me? Because I love the dark. Yes, I do. I'm a light being that loves the dark, fam. I done got so much from the dark, I never throw it away. I would never throw it away. You feel me? The dark is coming with me with the light. We are meshing together. Do you understand that? And the more and more I do that, the more the dark serves me. The dark gives me great humor, great knowledge, protection. Of course, you got a bunch of dark beings everywhere. That's too dark. In order for me to understand them, I got to use my dark side. You feel me? Lots of people don't understand these motherfuckers, man, because you're too light. A real light worker is a light and dark worker. That's what you are. You feel me? Yes, we do. I mean, it's not that you work for the dark. That's what we call these overly dark beings. It's not that you work for them. No, you look at the wisdom of them and you don't judge. You figure out the wisdom. You feel me? Just like the movie The Last Dragon. Dark being and the light being got the light. Of course, the light won at the end, but they both was capable of superpowers. They both was capable of superpowers. And the dark beings usually get it first. You feel me? You know why? Because they're more focused first. The hero always has to get focused. Something negative, again, has to happen to the light being in order for the motherfucker to get a little darkness in them to get routed. If you notice each movie. But I'm going to tell you now, you don't have to wait for something negative to happen all the time. See, negativity is there because you're being ignorant. You're being ignorant. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Negativity also comes out of the blue to help you prove to yourself what you really want. A lot of you say you really want this. Well, negativity will come in and bring something else. See if you're going to take that. Do you really want it? If not, you're going to turn this motherfucker down. Right now. Oh, yeah. All through the Bible, you see God and the devil working together. All through the Bible. And again, like I always told the story of Job. Job was God's favorite. But again, Satan asked God, told God, and said he's only your favorite because he's acting right, because you keep blessing him. Can I tempt him? God said, go ahead. You can tempt him. He's my favorite. Don't go so bad. Guess what? He tempted the hell out of Job. Divinely. And Job passed the test. But if you pay attention, negativity and positivity was working together. That's what that shit was about. Lucifer was the light bearer. You guys want light. Do you understand it? Or do you not? When you see the Star of David, you see an upside triangle and an upside down triangle. Lots of people that work for the dark will turn that motherfucking pinnacle down. You'll see it in scary movies a lot. When you watch scary movies, you'll see the pinnacle upside down a lot. Was pointing, not necessarily negatively, but pointing down to the lower chakras where the money and the power is at. You feel me? Some people want it right side up, but we worrying about ascension and enlightenment. But again, the Star of David couldn't not be made up without the upside down triangle and the downside triangle. It could not be made up. So look, this is a quick lesson on negative and positive and a quick glimpse of the mind of Marlon Fleming. You know what I mean? I know y'all hear me speaking on the Marlon ride and all that shit. Well, you know, this is just lineage talk. You feel me? Now I'm saying as we move up in vibration, we start to know who we really are. You feel me? So, you know, that Fleming is just a human name, stage name for this family I came up that I'm not attached to at all. Not attached to at all. You feel me? But this is a beautiful message for y'all to walk freely. And this is not about you destroying your ego or getting rid of your and suppressing your negative feelings. It's all about being free to express yourself. As long as you are intending to be good, there is no negative and positive. There is no good and bad. It's the only things necessary for your evolution. All right? So look, much love to you all. All right? Y'all have a good one. Peace.